All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the NBA bit. No, it's not the NBA bit. It's live before lock. Grow up, dude. Grow up. Hope everybody's had a nice little day. It's a little Friday coming at you. Cheers for those participating in a little happy hour action. We get a little Alewife Brewing 1,000 Stars, little pills in honor of our guy Luke at Magic. We'll take a little sippy sip here. We got a big slate today. Excuse me. We are live before lock. You're damn right. Do me a favor. Let's like the stream. Let's subscribe to the channel. And let's put hashtag Bane into the chat for our giveaway tonight. We've got, there we go. You got the Sadiq Bey. Hey, baby. I think I'm up to date on the giveaways. If I'm not, somebody yell at me in the chat. We got a lot of news to wait for. I was just scrambling to get my underdog drafts done before we were here. I think I've got 30 left or so. And it was nuts. It was nuts. So much so that I think, impressed, but also scared. Scared's not the right word. Impressed, we'll just say my wife. My wife saw the process. She saw the buttons getting clicked with the screens happening. It was pretty intense. I started today. I started at like 2 p.m. Eastern, and I was like, I'm pretty sure Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren are playing. Wait, no, can you DM me, Consigliere? You are somebody I'm missing. DM me. I was pretty sure both of them were going to play. I ended my afternoon thinking, it might be B-ball Paul night up again. So we'll see. Oh, we just got some news here from Memphis. Ja is not on the injury report. Zach Edey's questionable. Looks like Coward's going to miss. All right. So there is some news there for tomorrow. What we're going to do today, if it's your first time here, welcome. We're going to, dive into the slate. What I think we'll go over, the games that we have going on. We got the Cup tonight. But first, what I'm going to do is just pop over to my stuff from this past week, just to give you a little feel for what we were cooking with this last week. I want to shout out Jalen Johnson for kind of going nuts and Jokic for going nuts. To get us into to keep the streak alive here. We won the arena. We won our arena matchup, which then Super Carl yelled at me for playing like that. Like, don't play the in-season cards in there, right? This is the limited champ that got us to 290. We got to 290 with Ja Morant getting a 21. That's because Jalen Johnson and Wemby combined for like 170. We also had this Jokic lineup get to 266. So that means we're on streak 4 this week. All right. Streak 4 means that I think that's 1K. That's 1K, right? So this could be a big day. We got to figure out what we're doing. So that was that. We'll have some, after we go over the slate a little bit, we've got some essence to do some craft and stuff. Yeah. Ja was tough. This past game week. I think Ja's going to continue to be tough. So just a reminder, if he projects well, take it all with a grain of freaking salt. All right, let's get into tonight's game, shall we? We've got a couple of big injury newses, a couple of injuries that we are waiting to hear back from. It looks like we're going to get LaMelo back for the first time in a while. That's pretty fun. But let's go over here. So we've got a handful of games. Respect the Cup. It's time for some NBA Cup action, all right? I need everybody to respect it. The Heat culture, hashtag Heat culture, 5.5-point dogs to the New York Knicks, 237.5-point total. This is a fascinating game for me because I feel like the Knicks aren't projecting super well. Part of that is because Jalen Brunson's sanity has been ruled out. It sounds like Brunson's going to miss a couple of games. That would be my guess. But I like to attack Miami. Miami plays fast pace. So I think all of the Knicks are basically in play for me. Mikal Bridges is going to get a nice little boost, right? Should he be doing a little bit more playmaking? I know Deuce McBride is somebody that naturally gets a little bit of a boost here because of the Brunson minutes being gonzo, but I think Mike Brown likes to keep his second units intact. So I don't even know if we're going to get a Deuce in the starting lineup. I'll be fascinated to see what that starting lineup looks like. But I really like Mikal Bridges. I think OG's nice too. And then Karl-Anthony Towns, I feel like people aren't excited about the Catman-Do, but I am. I'm excited about Cat. Miami on the other side of things, Norman Powell's going to get 35 points, but maybe not enough of other stuff. Top Shot comment said Jordan Clarkson. That's a great dude. I don't think so. I hadn't thought about Jordan Clarkson. So maybe I'm washed. Maybe it's not Jordan Clarkson that is washed. Maybe it's me. But I hadn't really thought about Clarkson. That's interesting. That's it. All right, let's think about it. Let's think about the Clarkson. But I really do like this game. I really do like this game. Brooklyn Nets against the Orlando Magic. Another guy that got hurt the same night Brunson got hurt. Paolo Banchero. He's going to miss tonight's game. The Brooklyn Nets, one of the worst transition teams of all time. So, just is Franz going to get out there, get some running? How about Bane? Hashtag Bane. Is Desmond Bane going to cook a little bit? The bench guy that I like the most here is Tristan da Silva. I know Jonathan Isaac got a start, I think, in the second half after Paulo went down. You can play Isaac if you want. A little bit more interested in da Silva than the other guys. 76ers and Pistons. This jumped back up to 5.5? Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's 3.5. 3.5. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I just had a panic attack there. All right. I hadn't refreshed it in a while. 76ers, this game opened as Sixers 6.5-point dogs. It is now was at 5.5 this afternoon. Then it went to 4.5. Then it's at 3.5. But not only is it at 3.5, it looks like it's about to shift to 2.5. Based on a Detroit Pistons OnlyFans account of seeing pictures of the starters, it sounds like Cade and Duren weren't practicing with the starters. Now, before everybody gets rock hard for Paul Reed, which I did draft some Paul Reed in Underdog, full disclosure. Beef stew is also questionable in this game. So I think for me personally, if it's full go on Paul Reed, I need everybody out. I need Cade out. I need Duren out. And I need what's his name out? Beef stew. And then honestly, I don't think for So Rare Bros, I don't think Dennis Jenkins has a card, but if he did, it'd be Dennis Jenkins night. Now we need that injury report first, but this line is telling me it's getting funky because you got to remember the Sixers don't have Joel Embiid. They also have VJ Edgecombe is questionable. Paul George isn't playing. Also, if VJ misses, man. And again, this is both for Underdog and So Rare. If VJ misses, wait, David, shut up, dude. You say you got all of them out. What does that mean, David? Did you get a report that all of them are out? Because, David, listen, you have been flirting with being scammy. Stop it, David. All right, back to the Pistons. If VJ misses, man, Quentin Grimes and Kelly Oubre are going to get a massive boost, right? And it's Hershey, boots on the ground. You think VJ will be out. I like that Grimes quite a bit if that's going to happen. I like Quentin Grimes quite a bit. Kelly Oubre too, but Grimes more so. And then, guys, Drum Dog Millionaire. So Andre Drummond, I know Barlow is back. I wonder if that impacts Watford a little bit more than Barlow. I don't necessarily think so. Maybe we'll find out. We'll find out. But Drummond in the 2 games that he has started since Embiid has begun missing, he's played 30-plus minutes in both games. And we know Andre Drummond is a usage monster. Not a usage, but he's a double-double machine. And he did this to this Detroit team just like a week ago. All right. So I think this is very much in play. I'm excited about this game if we get it right. Houston Rockets and the Portland Trailblazers. This is an 8.5-point spread. What I like about this, Houston plays pretty slow. Portland plays psychotically fast. Danny Avdia, who's one of my favorite players to roster from a fantasy perspective, is making me a wee bit nervous because I'm assuming he's going to get the Amen Thompson assignment. Drew Holiday is maybe my highest owned guy on Underdog today. I really like Drew Holiday. I think Drew's going to be a great play. Amen Thompson, I feel like should feast, right? If there was ever a time for Amen Thompson to feast, it's tonight. So I like the Amen Thompson call. Goon. I mean, they should rebound the out of the ball, right? Because it's going to be asking a lot of Donovan Clingan. That's all I'll say. It's a lot of Donovan Clingan. So I mentioned Portland, Houston. Anybody else? I think that's really it. All right. We got the Charlotte Hornets and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks are favored by 9.5. Giannis Antetokounmpo technically is probable. He's playing basketball tonight because if there's anybody that respects the cup, it's Giannis. We got paid in the chat. Let's go. Giannis is in, obviously he's in a great spot. It's Giannis. Has been my 101 all day. He's my favorite MVP for the weekend. Really like Giannis. I really like this spot. LaMelo, man, I don't know what to make of this. So LaMelo's back, right? But they just had reports last week, literally like 4 days ago, where they were like, yeah, coaches, doctors, lawyers, ambassadors, like everybody sat down with LaMelo and they're like, what's the plan for our future? How can we keep this ankle healthy? It seems kind of nuts to me. And we'll talk about Anthony Davis in a little bit. But for them to have all of those reports last week, and then for LaMelo to come out and play 38 minutes tonight. So I know he's probably going to project well in some models. I don't know if we can trust the minutes. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we can trust them mins. LaMelo for president. Why not? Hashtag ballers, BBB. So anyways, for Charlotte, the one thing I will say, and his cap has come up a little bit too high, but maybe this is a little bit more underdog specific. The projections they hate Miles Bridges, but they also hate LaMelo. I think Bridges is okay. I think I'll get to some Bridges if he's going to keep falling. Speaking of falling, I like the beam. Sacramento Kings, they suck. They suck so much that their coach is just trying to get out there and just like go viral for him yelling in his press conferences, right? He just loves eviscerating them. Sabonis is questionable tonight. A couple nights ago, I was like 50% on Russell Westbrook, and then I won the underdog slate and won 10K. And it had nothing to do with Russell Westbrook. However, I do think I might be going back to the Russell Westbrook well tonight. If Sabonis misses, he gets a huge boost. I know they get Levine back, but Christie seems pretty pissed. I just think he's going to have to play major minutes. He's like the one guy that I trust out there, which sounds terrible. Yo, chill, Carl. Carl, you're going crazy in the chat. Then we've got the Lakers. Oh, wait, I didn't talk about the Timberwolves. Just a reminder, Anthony Edwards has come out and said multiple times that he likes beating up bad teams. And guess what? The Kings are a bad team. Also, Julius Randle's cooked a little bit, even with Ant-Man coming back. He's done some facilitating. He's looked good. Sign me up for both of those guys. Lakers and the Pellies. We've got Lakers favored by 9.5 here. Luka, let's do a Luka drop, dude, because Luka, the 103 tonight, a really good MVP. Where is it? Where's the Luka drop? Let's get a little. Oh my God, I can't find it. Here it is. Luka magic. You love to see it. Wait, it's Evan Sittery, though. Keep in mind it's Evan Sittery. Interesting. KP on the block. That doesn't even make sense. KP makes so much sense for that team right now, unless he said he wanted to get traded. I don't trust it. Interesting. All right. Anyways, Luke is in a great spot. Austin Reeves in a great spot. One thing to pay attention to for the Pelicans, man, and I don't think we'll get the starting lineup before lock, although it'd be cool as hell if we did. Derek Queen could be fun. He went nuts. He played 38 minutes in the last game. I forgot it was because Yves Missy got himself thrown out of the game for fighting. But Looney's been pretty bad. If somehow Queen starts over those guys, I don't know. I'm throwing it out there. Trey Murphy in a good spot, too. You want to talk about bad vibes? Look at these two teams. These are bad. Alan, you keep sending me those garbage trades. I'm going to contact John, and I'm going to make you do trades with David. The Clippers Mavs, I don't know what to make about any of this, man. Bradley Beal's donezo, right? Kawhi's still missing some time. Reports now, it's not Kawhi didn't just sprain an ankle. He also sprained a foot. Okay. Was it playing trees? The fact that the Clippers are I don't know what to make of this, man, because the Clippers feels like they shouldn't be favored over anybody right now, but they are. Should they be favored? Do you think Anthony Davis is playing? Because Anthony Davis, similarly to LaMelo Ball, right? We had reports earlier this week that Patrick Dumont was like, listen, we fired Nico and we're going to do a medical investigation. Congrats, dude, on Anthony Davis. So is AD playing? It seemed, I don't know. I can't make sense of this line. Drafted him a lot in underdog just because that's what I do. I expect him to sit. I do expect him to sit, but let's have fun. J. Rich said he's not playing. Line has moved into Dallas favor. That's what I'm saying. Line is shifted towards Dallas. Start open at 4.5. Made me think that maybe we get AD. I don't know. All right. Anyways, the last game of the night here was the Golden State Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs rematch of the other night where Steph went bonkers. Spurs are favored by 2.5 here, 233.5 total. All I would say here is like Castle never projects well. Castle always gets there. Fox always projects well. Fox has not been getting there. Oh yeah, Derek Lively is back for the Mavericks. Thank you. I missed that. So I still like Castle. Obviously Wemby. On the Warriors side of stuff, no Kuminga. No Jonathan Kuminga in this game. It looks like Moses Moody and Will Reichard, whatever the pronunciation is, that I'm sure Weisberg will yell into the chat here momentarily. That's going to be the new starting five. It's going to be Draymond. It's going to be Jimmy Bucks. It's going to be Steph Curry, Moses Moody. Shout out to Moses Moody Hive and Will. So that's what we have for tonight. If Lively is back, then Gafford won't be a good play. Yeah. So it depends, man, because we're still waiting on Anthony Davis. I mean, Daniel Gafford, no matter how many guys they have, is gonna play like 24 minutes, right? So I think if you think he can get there in 24 minutes, fire it up, ready to go. Let's see what the schedule is just for the weekend quickly. I know we're focusing more on tonight than anything else. Whoops, we clicked an ad, homes.com. Let's go over to Saturday. You've got Memphis. We just talked about all that injury stuff against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sounds like everybody. Oh, yeah. PJ Washington is out. PJ Washington is for sure out. So play the motherfucking drop.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Yeah, PJ is out. Sad times at PJ High. All right, what else do we got here? So yeah, Saturday I mentioned Cleveland. Darius Garland, I expect to miss this game. I don't know if he's been ruled out yet, but that would be my expectation. Everybody else, but besides maybe Jalen Tyson, who's coming back from a concussion. OKC, still no update on J-Dub, but there's no reason because they're beating the shit out of everybody else. They're playing the Charlotte Hornets in this game. So Charlotte will be on a back-to-back. That's the first team on a back-to-back so far. I don't expect LaMelo to play the second game for sure. You get the Raptors and the Pacers. That'll be a gross-ass game. The Lakers will be on a back-to-back tomorrow against Milwaukee on a back-to-back tomorrow, so definitely we'll get some funky stuff. However, it is Lakers-Bucks, so maybe both teams try. And then Denver and Minnesota, that's Denver's only game this weekend. Minnesota will be on a back-to-back. And then on Sunday, the Clippers' second game is against the Celtics with their only game this game week. The Sacramento Kings, their second game against the Spurs, neither on a back-to-back. Brooklyn and Washington, put your fingers in your throat and you can throw up with me together. Orlando and Houston, that'll be their second game. No back-to-back. Golden State, New Orleans, same deal. Portland, Dallas, same deal. And then A-Town down against PDX and then Chicago against Utah. So what that means is we only have a couple of back-to-backs, which is good. That's good. The back-to-backs throw everything for a loop. So that is the lay of the land for this game week. I'm going to share the giveaway screen again. As always, we'll give away two different So Rare cards, one in-season one in-season limited, and then I think we're going to give away a rare Jalen Johnson today. We're going to up the rare up a little bit. We're going to up it up. And then what I'll do here is get into projections. I'm going to then try to figure out what my last 30 underdog drafts are going to be, and then I'll build my lineups over here. For those that care while you're putting that in, this is what I have for exposure for tonight on the Dog app. Because I feel like we've started to bring some more dog people over here, which is exciting. And I know this is a So Rare Live Before Lock show, but shit's not sponsors anymore, you know? Not that we're not. We still have whatever. I made that sound worse than it was. All right. So this is what we have for some ownerships here. If I analyze, you can't see it, but Amin Thompson, 35%, Drew Holiday, 33%, Bridges, 30%. God. 27% for both AD and Giannis. I got a lot of Trey Murphy, 26% Trey, 25 Bane, 21 Zoo, 21 Edwards, Sengun, 21% Russ. How many B-ball Paul Reed shares did I get? Oh, I got up to 6% B-ball Paul. That's 7 shares of B-ball Paul in the 6th round. Let's go. All right, that's the take. That's the underdog take. We'll talk through that a little bit more. Somebody in the chat, let me know if that contest gets close to being 100% full. Let's go over to our friends at Top Tier Projections. Oh, Nez is back, baby. Dude, it's always B-ball Paul night. Let me stress the B-ball Paul thing. It only works if all of them are out. Like you can't have if one of them's in, it doesn't work. And I'm including Cade, Duran, and Beef Stew. It only works if everybody is out. All right, let's go over to our friends at Top Tier for our So Rare projections this upcoming game week. If we just sort by value here, let's do what we always do. Let's do for our value plays, less than or equal to. I have a feeling, is it Brand? Okay, Derek Queen be popping. I'm way more excited about Derek Queen if we find out he's starting. Like he really did run pure with those minutes, man. He really did run pure with those minutes. So I don't know. I don't know. Derek Queen, Jonathan Isaac here. Wow, I don't think I realized his cap was a 6. That is pretty spicy. How did that price move on Isaac? And how much of his percentage of his NBA cut goes towards the Republican Party? All right, let's see. Isaac, what's his manager sales? I know you can't see this yet. I'm poking. $14. $14. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, courtside. Look at Tony Maroney up in the chat. I'm with you, man. I don't think I'm getting to the Isaac streets. Brandon Williams. I think I might be getting to Brandon Williams, though, especially if AD's out. I know it's not the same position. I know they get Lively back, but with no PJ, man. How many minutes is Brandon Williams going to have to play? 55? Like, he's going to have to play every single second. He's going to have to play for, like, their G League team. He's going to have to play so many minutes. So I really do like Brandon Williams. Also, I think I'm just a Brandon Williams lover, man. I was a fan of his game last year. I am. I'm in on Brandon Williams. All right. We had Jordan Miller. I don't think I mentioned this when I went over the Clippers game. Ty Lue, in between conversations with FBI agents, said that they're talking about playing their younger guys a little bit more. So the Clippers are fucked because that made it sound like they have younger guys. Who are their younger guys? Yeah, we're gonna do a youth movement. We're gonna focus on all of our first round picks that we've given to Oklahoma City for the last 5 years. It does seem like Jordan Miller might be available here to play some games. All right, Hunter said, is it time for questions? I'm late because the wife wanted to go to the dog park. First of all, don't throw your wife under the bus like that. Dog parks are beautiful, and it's not time for questions, Hunter. So shut the fuck. No, it's not time for questions yet. But I'm glad you went to the dog park. Hope it's a beautiful day where you are. Bobby Portis, I will never trust these projections. Not top tier, but just Bobby Portis projections in general. Bobby Portis this season is a tall Colin Sexton. He's going to project well, and he's not gonna get there. The one thing for Bobby is that we mentioned the Bucks are on a back-to-back. I also think Giannis's probable tag is inflating that number a little bit. I'm just not going to Bobby Portis. I'll wait till he beats me. If he beats me, he beats me. I'll just wait till it happens. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Bobby. Noah Clowney. I think he gets dinged up. I'm going to do a refresh on this. I'm curious if Clowney is still popping like that because Clowney has been playing really well. Clowney has been playing really well, but Day'Ron Sharpe is making his return to the courts. Let me see this again here. Oh, wait, I did the wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Hold on one second. All right. No, I guess he's still got him for Clowney. Yeah, I would take the under on these projections. I mean, I know Clowney has played really well lately, and I like Clowney's game, but Day'Ron coming back, I think, slows it down. All right, does Jenkins have a card? No, he doesn't, right? Is there any Jenkins out here? Let me see. Because Dennis Jenkins be balling. And he really gets, I mean, if Cade is out, holy crap. Holy crap. There we go. The dog park was beautiful. Good. Cam Whitmore. Oh, God. How many people are out for the Wizards tomorrow that Cam Whitmore's projecting well? It is officially Ace Bailey night. Ace Bailey's back. I wish they had 2 games this game week. He's been looking great. He looked great last night. I watched a lot of that Utah. Also, if you've never done speed before, you could have experienced it watching the Atlanta Hawks play the Utah Jazz last night. That was nutso. Jalen Johnson, 3 steals shy from a quadruple double. What? Yeah, he was nuts, man. He was so good. I love Jalen Johnson. He's the best. Yegor Damon has a cap of 16 with a projection of 27. No thanks. Deuce McBride is down here. I guess the Knicks only have one game. The one thing I will say about the Deuce here is that I really do love this matchup against. I love this matchup against the Heat. I really think the Heat is just going to be running around real fast. And so if Deuce does move into the starting lineup, fired up, ready to go. But again, it might be Bridges night instead. You see Marcus Smart down here. They got 2 games. Shamit face ball. B-ball Paul projects for, they only have 1 game, though. Real risky. 18.5 right now. Pillsbury Damon is good. A+, dude. I have not heard that yet. A+. Paul Reed projects okay for the 1 game. I like it a lot more if obviously if everybody sits. Jordan Walsh has moved into the starting lineup. Why not? Why not? Because of Jordan Walsh. They only have 1 game, a little bit dicey. Here's one of the other young guys here for the Clippers, Kobe Sanders has a cap of 4, projection of 13. No thanks. All right, there's not a lot of value this week. If we look at just straight up now, tell me. For projections, you got Wemby, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Magic, and Ant-Man all actually project higher than Jokic. You're probably like, why? That's illegal. And again, just a reminder, it takes the highest scoring, just in case you're new to So Rare, it's not cumulative, right? So it's just like whatever the spike night is, that's the score you get. So you're getting 2 cracks at it with Giannis, 2 cracks at it with Wemby, instead of the 1 crack at it with Jokic. So that's why they project a little bit higher. You got James #hard on. I'm a little bit nervous about the Clippers just in general. I feel like they're in a danger zone here. Harden should still get his stats, but it's a pretty uninspired, slow brand of basketball. So keep that in mind. Goon. He again just bet the over on his rebounds tonight. Non-financial advice. Oh, let's do a non-financial advice drop. Let's do that so I can take a sip of this Pilsner. Let's find it. I got to start finding these faster though. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? All right, A+. You're not seeing this. I'm doing a little refresh of the lines. All right, still plus 3.5 for the Sixers and Pistons, but it's minus 115 on the 3.5. Makes me nervous. All right, what else do we have here? Let's just do straight value. Desmond Bane, who cover boy. Again, he should be somebody that benefits. Could have been Franz, but Bane is the one that benefits the most here. You get Ant-Man, also the cap of 38. That's pretty fun. Derek Queen, we mentioned. Isaac, we mentioned. Wemby having a cap of 54 and being like the 5th best value plays, not so. Rudy's down here. Brandon Williams, Jordan Miller, Amin Thompson, so on and so on. So that's kind of the lay of the land as it gets to projections. What we'll do now, I'm gonna just kind of build some lineups over here. See what the Opto Bros tell me to do. If we move to champion, we spin it. It's given me Victor, Nemby, Bane, Amin Thompson, and Ant-Man. Now, a reminder. Oh, with a limp cock, does Musa get a bump? So he doesn't. Is Cock out? Is Cockbrenner out, or is he just? Did I miss that? I knew he just had a baby. I know he had a baby, but is Cockbrenner? Oh my God. Oh, he's out. Yeah, Musa does get a bump. What is? Yeah. Musa gets a bump, but they have 2 games. Yeah, Musa does get a bump. Good call, Common Man. I kind of like this lineup. My only concern here is Nembhard only has 1 game, right? And we need to get to 180. We don't know yet. I don't think he's playing, but we don't know yet. So I actually don't think I'm going to build most of my lineups yet. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to wait a little bit longer. You know what? The one thing I am going to do before we get into questions, let's do some crafting. Let's see if we can win some fucking stuff here. I'm going to go to the essence because we do have some essence to burn through from this past game week. So let's do that quickly as we still wait for news to trickle in, and then we will get to some of your things here. All right, so let's draw it. Standard. Give me. All right, we're not going to waste anything. All right, first 1 to 3 here. 1 through 10, throw a number in the chat. 1 through 10, throw a number in the chat. First 1 to 3. How are we looking in this contest? Do I have to fill this stuff yet? Am I okay on Underdog? Okay, it's only at 70%. We got time. All right, it looks like all right. It's gonna be 7. It's gonna be 7 for sure. All right, 7, lucky 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Luke Cornett. Oh, baby. That's a huge W. That's a huge W. Honestly, that's the best one we could have got, I think. Fuck Kyle Kuzma. We got Luke Cornett. That's a huge dub. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Lucas, the Cornett. Sneeps. That's for Sneeps. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Massive W. Luca goated. Let's go, Dominic. What's up, Dominic, in the chat? There we go. There we go. Shout out Sneeps. We got the W's. Let's go. Let's rip one more. Let's rip one more since I have enough to do. One more. Let's claim it. First, let's claim Lukey K. Lukey K. Look at him. He's not even smiling, dude. And that's the happiest guy you know. Whoa. All right. Here we go. Oh, my name's on the back of the card. Crafted by Mike Zagarian. All right. One more time. Here we go. Come on. Give us a good room. Standard. Oh, standard again. All right. Numbers in the chat. Get me to numbers in the chat. Let's go. First one to 3. I'm starting with T Cage's 8. We got 2 for 8, 1 for 9, 3 for 8. Wow, numbers coming in hot. All right, it's number 8. Number 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Mitch Rob. Let's go, Mitch Rob. I'll take it. It could have been Tyrese Maxey, though. Could have been Tyrese Maxey if you guys didn't fuck that up. But that's okay. We'll take Mitch Rob, dude. We like Mitch Rob. We like Mitch Rob. Hell yeah. All right, those are 2. You know what? I've done worse. I've done worse. All right, let's get back over to the projections here. And then let's start. Oh, okay, Darius Garland already ruled out for tomorrow. So there you go. We didn't have to worry about that. You already heard it here, though. I got too many tabs open. Hold on. We got to close some tabs so I can see what the hell's going on before I start sharing screen. And just a reminder, too, if you're just getting here, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hashtag Bane into the chat for your shot. Oh, yeah, you did told me 1. You did. What do you mean you said 1, Dominic? Hold on. What the hell is this? What the hell is this, Dominic? What the hell is this? I said 1, he says. Are you on a delay? You on a delay, bro? Or are you saying, yeah, nice try. You see that shit right there? Fake news, yeah. Fake news. Caught in 4K. You damn right he's caught in 4K. You trying to come to my stream? You trying to come to my stream and pull that shit? I don't fucking think so. But I'm just not going to do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do. All right. I just realized that I ran that last one and I had all of these lineups saved. So I gotta run the opto one more time here. We gotta run the opto one more time because I'm curious how much better this looks now. It's the same thing. Okay, dokes. All right, let's get into some of your questions here. What are we feeling, people? Man, too many tabs open, bro. I'm did too many drafts at once. That's what happened. All right, let me pull this back up. All right, let's get into it. Would not playing limited champions end my winning streak. So 3DK, honestly, we should have a little bit of conversation around this. Just briefly. Yeah, I'm struggling with the same thing, right? So I have a three streaker, which means this next one is up for $1,000. If I get up to 280 points, it's $1,000 USD. I think that's like 8,000 Solana. I don't know how Solana works. I was talking about it with Super Carl, and I think he said the move is to probably pause it, right? You can pause. I thought Meme says you can. You can pause your streaks, right? Oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah, it wouldn't end it. It wouldn't end it if you don't play it. I don't know what to do with it, though. No, I don't know what to do with it. TK says, check my exposures on the night. Top 2 are the same as Mike. Surely the process is right. Amon and Drew Knight. Let's go. And it's a little correlation. Markrin said, can I believe in Wemby this game week? I'm on a rare hot streak. 4 for 4K. Oh, so listen, I normally don't love centers. against the Golden State Warriors. Wemby has 2 games this game week, and he just put up a triple-double against Golden State. He is the highest projected guy by almost 7 points this game week. Yeah, you can trust Wemby. I mean, like, if it's between Wemby and Giannis, we can have a conversation, but if you don't have another option that's not Wemby, yeah. You know what I want to believe, though, Markerins? You put this in the chat to let us know that you're going for 4K, and I respect that. I respect that. You wanted to flex on us, and you wanted to do it in a way that was respectful, and I do. Joakim says Amin or KD. I'm going to take Amin. I'll tell you what the projections say. Amin projects for 49.6. KD projects for 45.1. So Mike is a computer. We got Khalil. Why do you keep saying that? We got Khalil Ware. You want me to check on Ware? So where did he go? Cap at 26 with a projection of 36.7. Khalil Ware, big boom bust energy. All right. So you can do it. You can do it if you put your back into it. I mean, I'm fine with it. I think I'd roll with Khalil Ware. Book and Isaac or Gobert and Bay. I think it's actually going to be the second one, but let's see. Book projects for almost 40. Brooke projects for 39. Isaac projects for 23. I'm going to take the under on that, though, BT dubs. So that's 42. Bay projects for 29, and Gobert projects for 4. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not close, actually. It's not close. It's the Rudy. How are we feeling about Kobe White's return? I don't think you can play him this first game week. I think it's a wait and see. Also, I don't think they are. Do the Bulls have one game? Yeah, I don't think you can do it this game week. I don't think you can. But I like it. I like it eventually, but I want to see him play a game or two first. Just because, like, he's been out for a long time, man. There's a chance he comes back. They really slow it down, you know? Yeah, let's look at Franzia. Let's look at Mr. Wagner. Franz projects for 45. Give me the over. I'm going to say he goes for 52 this game week, north of 52. If you don't play the streak, it would not end. There you go. You're pausing your champs and doing contender. How come your money is still on Ethan? I don't know, because I don't care. You can pause them all except Streak 5. All right, there we go. I just answered that one. It's always Castle Night, IMO. I love Stephon Castle. He only projects for 37, but once again, he seems to outkick his projection coverage every single time. Common Man says, coming off second place in the Common Champ, thanks to Cade and Jalen. Who's going to reach 80 plus so rare points? Like as a combo, who's going to reach 80? I think if you can pair Desmond Bane up with Desmond Bane with any of the MVPs, Bane should go for 50. Porzingis, I think a lot of people are concerned Porzingis isn't going to play. They only have one game this game week. Porzingis sat last night because it was a back-to-back. Porzingis is not going to play back-to-backs at all this season. He's got a cap of 27, a projection of 33. That is a reminder, though, the next time we get into a longer game week and the Atlanta Hawks have a back-to-back, Onyeka Okongwu needs to be in your lineups. He needs to. What about Keon Ellis? Yeah, so he's not going to project super great. He's got a cap of 15. He projects for 19. If you think he's going to go into the starting lineup, let's bump him up to 25. We'll say a cap of 15 with a projection of 25. Westbrook here, his cap is too high. You can't do it. But I kind of like Russ tonight. I do. How come you never talked about? Have you talked about Jordan Miller? Yeah. He's one of the young guys that Ty Lue talked about playing a little bit more. He's got a cap of 4, and he projects for 20. I think it's thin, but I think it's there. You know, I think it can play. How about Matas Bucelis? Yeah, Bucelis here projects for 27. I think he would project higher if they had more games, but there's only one game. Flag and Trey Murphy. I do like Trey a lot this game week. I like him a lot tonight. I feel like he's going to have a good night tonight. Cap at 33. Projection of 44. Koopa Flag. A lot of this. So he projects for 37. I feel like if AD's out, you can bump it up to over 40. Rudy been selling, though. Yeah, I'm never excited to play Rudy Gobert. Sorry, Aaron Borland. He's not my favorite fantasy play. Is Aiden going to have another shit game? Probably, but I don't know, man. He's got a cap of 27, projection of 37. He had like a 3-game run where Aiden looked kind of nice. Just hasn't been happening. Yeah, I don't really know. Wistamania in the chat. Let's go, Wistamania. Isaac projected for 19 minutes. Cool. I just like, you need Isaac does nothing for you offensively, you know? Hunter Walker said, oh wait, sorry, I get to you. Hunter, we have a promo code, Team Hold 10. Team Hold 10. Get you 10% off. That's the best I can do for you. It's the best I can do for you. Isaiah Joe's smarter Clowney. Clowney's going to project the best, I think. Joe projects for 15. Smart projects for 26.8. Clowney projects for 29. I think I'd go Marcus Smart. I don't trust the Clowney projection, but projections will tell you Clowney. What do we got? Mike, Howard, Tyus Jones, Herbert Jones, and Harrison Barnes. You know what? Let's actually check on something about Harrison Barnes because there was something I wanted to get to because I actually think there's a different angle here on the Spurs that we haven't talked about because of course we've talked about wait, oh no. I mean, of course we've talked about like Castle a lot, and I really do like Castle. I think Castle's a great play. De'Aaron Fox is somebody that's going to project well. We haven't really seen a ceiling. We haven't seen a ceiling since he's come back. Of course, Wemby, right? But a thing that like a lot of people haven't been talking about is Harrison Barnes. And I think we just need to reset the conversation here. And let's look at what Harrison Barnes' Twitter has to say, because I do think we could get some alpha from this. So let's like listen closely together.
Same hands that work the pain, same hands I fold in prayer. 12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care.
Harry Barnes.
They see me on the court at night,
Double dribble.
but that ain't all I am. From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger
up high.
plan. These hands that give, these hands that live,
Yes.
more than buckets, more than win.
Fuck projections, cuz.
These hands that give, these hands that reach to every child that needs to live.
Yes.
That's the
Listen, man, there's a lot of people doing content right now. There's a lot of people doing content, but not enough people are factoring in Harrison Barnes tweeting AI music of himself doing double dribbles about his hands. Not enough people are doing that. That's what you're going to get here. That's why built different. I'm going to be so far behind on questions now, but I don't care. That was important. All right, Tyus Jones. Don't play Tyus Jones. He projects for 9. Herb Jones projects for 26. That's going to be my favorite because he's hands. Harrison Barnes projects for 22. Give me Herb. Bay, Reed, Smart, Portis, Clowney. I would rank them Bay, Smart. No, I'd rank them Bay, Reed, Smart, Clowney, Portis. Cade, we don't know if he's playing yet. I'm going to lean no. Drum Dog Millionaire. Andre Drummond projects for 33.2. Give it over. He's going to hit 40. What do you think about Bobby Lobby? I don't listen. Portis projects really well. We haven't seen a ceiling from him yet. I'm not there. He projects for 31. If you want it, go for it. Clarkson projects for 20. You can ask Super Carl. My relationship with Gobert, he's a fraud. Wow. Yeah, right? James Taylor does. Yeah, that is James Taylor. That's a great call. What is going on, TKJ? Alpha is what's going on. Alpha is what's going on. Could you please check if I am chat banned on YouTube because I watch your streams every week and I still can't comment on YouTube? Really? Are you subscribed? If you're not subscribed, that's the only way. But I will check Wistomania. You should be able to. Peter loves watching YouTube golf videos. All right. Actually, I do too. Turner and Drummond or Zubac and Josh Hart. Give me Turner and Drummond. I like Drummond, man. Especially, guys, if Dern gets ruled out, Drummond is going to eat up B-ball Paul. Hi, what do you think about Will Richard? I like him, man. He's starting now. Cap 19 only projects for 20. His cap's a little high for what his production is going to be, but it's good. I would like to publicly apologize about my Brazils. I forget what your Brazils take, but I love it. Wiggins version. Are you talking? Yeah, it's going to be Andrew, just based on the cap. Wiggs projects for 41. That is high. Sharp. I do like Wiggins more than Sharp this week. I do. So best under 16. So like, all right, let's just we're gonna listen to that again tonight for sure, though. For sure. Shout out to Harrison Barnes. Noah Clowney projects the best. Yegor Pillsbury Demon, I think is what Nez called him. Miles McBride. Give me Miles McBride. Miles McBride projects well. Cam Whitmore, Ace Bailey too. Then it's Jonathan Isaac. Give me the under. Landry Shamet face. Chris Dunn. CPJ. Craig Porter Jr. been balling. Yeah, I don't know. Wistomania. It's hard for me to do this in real time. But let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do for you. You should be shadow banned though. I'm not out here banning people. Let me look at the community here, which is a good reminder. If you haven't subscribed yet, you should get your ass over here and do it. Let me see if community moderations. No, we don't have anybody hidden, man. Take it up with Elon, bro. We don't have anybody. All right. So this is a Paul Reed if Duran is out. So Mr. Beitelfred, I think Beef Stew needs to listen. First of all, we should not expect 62 fantasy points again. But I don't think I think we need Beef Stew to be out too. I need everybody to be out B-Ball Paul's rates are crazy, but like fantasy points per minutes are nuts. I think I want everybody out if we're doing that. Time for the real questions, says Alan. We'll see. We'll fucking see, Alan. Butler, Bane, and Brandon W. or Isaac Butler. Okay, first of all, God, Alan, you've been here for a while. You got Butler in there twice. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a different fucking Butler. This question is just Bane and Brandon W. or Isaac and Miles Bridges. You don't need to put Butler in twice. God damn it, Alan. You've been demanding, Alan. Give me I want the Brandon W one. Brandon W and Bane for sure. Ja run your streak. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's look at Dante. Let's look at Dante DiVincenzo. Let me go back. I feel like I'm so far behind. Sorry, guys. Let's look at Dante, Mr. Spicy Crago. Oh, you can't search by last name? Oh, because I have sorry, guys, I got the filters. DiVincenzo. He projects for 40. That's a pretty good projection. Shepard and Nembhard. It's not close. Wait, this is Reed Shepard. This has got to be Reed Shepard. Shepard projects for 34. Actually, I kind of like Reed Shepard tonight. Yeah, it's Reed Shepard. If you're talking Reed Shepard, it's Reed Shepard. If you're talking Ben Shepard, it's Andrew Nembhard. Vooch got eaten up like B-Ball Paul Drummond next. That's true. Just go get him. Matty Harris. Yeah, people are asking if Jalen Duren is playing. I still don't know. I am playing them out, but I don't know. So what are we feeling about Anthony Davis? Is he going to go to Chicago? I don't know where he's going to go. I don't know. He's going to go and play 19 games wherever he goes. Best pick for 24. Yeah, I was in the same spot, man. My idea is, so you need because I'm in a similar situation here with the cap of 24 that I've been struggling with. Because there's lots of great options at 25. You get to 24, it's not as fun. Chef Nurkic, but they only have one game. I think I'd go Naz Reid. Musa Diabate is interesting, but you kind of need him to get there tonight. Bucelis, if he had 2 games, would be better. Maybe Moses Moody. Yeah, probably Naz Reid. Lost Keyshawn George. Yeah, that's tough. Give me Tristan Da Silva. Trey Mann kind of becomes obsolete when they become super healthy, you know? Give me Sharp over. No. Give me no. How many games do they have? Sorry, hold on. Powell. How many games do they have? Shit. Hold on. Powell against Sharp. I'd take Powell. I like that game a lot tonight. Who to replace Giddey? What do you mean? Like you were gonna play Giddey and then you can't? Somebody asked for Drummond. Drummond projects for 33. Giddey is a cap of 46, so you would look in this range. I kind of like Austin Reeves, but let's scroll down. Where's James Harden at? James Harden. That's who I'd replace. James Harden. Best for 30. Actually, before I do the best for 30, Zubac. Somebody asked. Big Z projects for 43. Let's do cap. Let's do less than equal to. I got to figure out these last 30 lineups too on my underdog guys. So we're gonna have to. Donovan Clingan. So Clingan might have to play more than he normally does tonight. I was thinking about this, not in a meaningful way on underdog or anything, but his cap's kind of high. But I think Clingan's gonna have to play more minutes because they are because Houston's just so big, you know. But I think he might have to be out there a little bit more than he normally is. I don't think they're going to be able to go small, you know? So anyways, Peyton Pritchard, they only got 1 game. That's kind of tough. If we sort by projection, it's Bane is the highest projected one. Rudy behind him. Spicy Ragu. Dante behind him. Tamani Kamara. Cooper Flagg's another name to pay attention to. Again, if Anthony Davis is out, I would rank them Williams, Bay, Smart. Williams, Bay, Smart. Jazz only have one game, but man, Keontae's been on fire. I saw a crazy stat while I was watching that game that Keontae is like fourth, I think, in free throw attempts per game. And it's like Shea, Luca, somebody else crazy, and then Keontae George. My man has arrived. It can't be Bones Highland. It has to be Joan. What is Bones Highland projecting? Yeah, no, it's Isaac. It is Isaac. Bucelis, or I would go Ware over Bucelis. I would take Drummond at 23. Yeah, I like Drummond a lot tonight. I do. It is almost time to push the plane. I know. Brown's out for 6 weeks. Fuck, I missed that. Ooh, that hurts. All right, that news just came. That's probably Strother, although they haven't trusted Strother too much. I think that's probably a little bit more Bruce Brown than anything else. That's probably Bruce Brown. To be honest, the Paul trade for SGA and a billions first picks ruined the Western Conference. Well, not for OKC fans, baby. Why is Cap projected for like 55 when he's going to be? You know what, Alan? I don't fucking know, man. So part of it is they only have one game, right? But I'm surprised he's not projecting at all either. So I don't know. I was actually talking with Mr. Nez Takes about that this morning. I don't know. I don't really know why he's not projecting better tonight. Fears projects for 33. I don't know. Go for it if you want to. Keyshawn, my other favorite K George, he projects for exactly 29. Maybe Peyton Watson. A lot of people talking about Watson. You're right. I forgot about him. Duran just fell to 29 in your room. Yeah, fuck, man. All right, let's do something. You guys, I'm gonna still answer your questions, okay? I'm gonna still answer your questions. We've got also, is the first game not till 7:30? Am I wiling? No, it's at 7. Heat and Knicks. All right, I was wiling. Shout out Steve Genty. That's what I was doing right there. And the 89 Cavs, baby. All right, let's see. I think what I'm gonna do. Are we just YOLO and Cade? I actually don't think Cade plays tonight. I don't. JV for the boost. Man, I would love if we got JV and Jokic together. All right, Joakim's going Jokic, Cat, Amon, Brandon, W, and Ware. All right, let's let me go over to Underdog quickly here. Do I have Underdog pulled up? All right, let's go to. We've got 45 minutes. Again, I'm still going to talk about the slate here. So if you guys have so rare questions, I know that's what we normally do here for Live Before Lock, but we're gonna do our last minute ranks. So I'm gonna quickly see if we had any refreshments of the lines here. So the Clippers Mavs are getting bet down where it's almost 1.5. 76ers are still close to 2.5. It's Giannis for MVP for me this week, man. As much as I want it to be Jokic because he's like my favorite player. They got 2 games. They got 2 games versus Jokic's 1. I'm going to still keep Giannis. Well, I've been doing Giannis 1 most of the day. I don't have enough Luka. I'm like tempted to throw Luka up there, but I'm not going to do it. I think I'm just going to go Maxey, Cat. I want a lot of Ant. I'm kind of even on these guys, so I'm just going to do this. Projections are saying take Harden over them. I just think that game's gross. And then I'm going to keep Franz ahead of Denny for now. I'm going to do it. And then it's going to go Amen, Steph. I think Randall, KD. I want more Randall in my life. And then it's just Castle Reeves. I want some more. I'm not getting a lot of Jimmy. I don't know if you guys are. The Jimmy ball. I mean, he did light up the Spurs here not too long ago. So maybe we do get some Jimmy. Maybe we make sure we get some Jimmy. I've gotten a lot of Bridges already and Trey Murphy, so we'll do this. And then I still want all of the Bane in the world. I do. I want all the Bane in the world. But this is crazy. I mean, I got Bane 21, and I don't really want. And then I guess we could put LaMelo 22. We could have put him earlier. I guess we could have. Courtside's heavy on Jimmy tonight. What else do I have in the chats? Thoughts on Sabonis? Man, the Kings have just been a tough hang. They have been a tough hang. What about Claxton? How does he project in KD? Yeah, let me give you both of those while I'm still doing this. Claxton, I think it's a little bit of a downgrade because everybody's returning. He projects for 38. And Durant projects for 45. I didn't realize how low Durant's cap has gotten. Barlow or Goodwin for Arena 75. I think I would go Barlow on that one. So we go back over here. I just want Jimmy on this run. I mentioned Castle, but yeah, this is kind of nuts. So we're at 22 when we get to LaMelo. I don't really want a lot of Sabonis. I don't want a lot of Flag. I don't want a lot of Fox. Like, I don't really know what to do in this range. Like, it's kind of nuts. I mean, I guess you throw Cade in there to just like fill it in. I don't really want Sabonis. I don't love the Sabonis stuff. I already have a ton of Anthony Davis. I kind of like the next guys that I like the most here are like Drew Holiday. And I haven't been taking a lot of Fox, so maybe I throw Fox in there. Maybe I throw Flag in there. And then I still am fine with the Anthony Davis swaps. Like I don't really know. I don't feel super comfortable in this range here, but maybe I don't know. I got a lot of Bridges. The projections really like Ryan Rollins again. And I mean, Ryan Rollins can still get there with Giannis. I know he really popped. I really like Drummond and Russ. I mean, Jenkins is projected for 22.5, man, before. I don't know. I think I got to save it. We still got some time here. I might wait a little bit longer. Longer. Yeah, you get into Norman Powell, but this is what's not like. This is a two. Like we've talked about this before, but getting like two guys in the 6th round, I kind of think that's where I'm at. Tonight. And Drew Holiday again continues to be one of my favorite ones. So I don't know. Maybe we just throw Drew in there next, and then I really do like Mikal. Maybe we leave AD and Sabonis out of this one just completely. I don't really want a lot of Claxton and Rudy, although maybe we get a little bit of Rudy. Let's throw Norman in there. Let's throw OG in there. Fuck it. We'll throw Rudy in there. We'll throw Ware in there. Ware's too high. I don't want this much Ware. Andrew Wiggins, can Andrew Wiggins get to 50 fantasy points? Like, I don't think so. Well, let's get some Jaime. I know Jaime's coming off a bad game. Maybe everybody's scared. Paul Reed. Do we just say YOLO and put Paul Reed right there? Maybe we just YOLO it. Put Paul Reed right there. I kind of want some Jenkins in there too. Why not? And then we'll throw Ryan Rollins in there at the end. That'll be 36. All right, let's go. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna enter 10 of these right now, and I think we're just gonna auto. I think we're gonna just auto it. Do we trust Derek Lively with 2 games? So T-Bliss, the thing is, Kid loves to do some minute restrictions with those boys. So I don't trust Derek Lively. He hasn't played in forever. I don't think he's definitely. I don't think he's gonna play massive minutes. So I forget what his cap is. I'll pull that up right now to get a feel for it. They have him projecting for 18. So, if that's all you're looking for, I think you can do it. Claxton is worth a thought. Wendell Carter Jr. doesn't really protect the rim. Yeah. I would go Drew. All right, actually, let's look at it. I would go Holiday over Morant. He projects for 38. Morant projects for 33. Yeah. All right, there we go. Projection's starting to catch up. Yeah, I love Drew Holiday is one of my favorites. Well, should I throw Derek Queen into the ranks too? Just live a little bit? Let's just throw him. Let's just live a little bit. All right, let's just enter these. Sorry, we got to do this because we're down to like 40 minutes now, let's just do 10. All right, thanks for bearing with me there. All right, what else do you guys have for it? Should I build my lineups now? Maxi or the Goon? I think do they both have 2 games? No, Maxi's only got 1 game. He projects for 52. Sengun, yeah, give me Sengun. Sengun with the 2nd game is pretty important there. Pretty important, I think. I think that's what you got to do. Cade during game time decision. Woo. Interesting. Game time decision and beef stew. Wow. Queen's still playable with Missy back? I think so. I think he is, yeah. Best under 14, Krejci, Shamet, Bogey, Batum. I think they all. So Krejci only has 1 game. He projects for 5, so that's tough. Bogdan projects for 0. Is Bogey hurt? I think it's going to be Shamet. Shamet's only got 1 game, but he projects for 21. Who was the 4th one there? Batum. You said you lean they play. Yeah, I still don't. Let me check the line. Wait, what was the 4th one? I'm sorry. Batum. I'd go Shamet on that one. SGA playing 3/4. That's true. Missy has been trash. Man, all right. So Let's see if that did anything with the line. Still 3.5. Interesting. Bane or Franz or Bane and Murphy. So, all right. If Franz, then oh my God, Macron, this type of question is insane. Only because the way this is like a fucking math problem. Like if the train is arriving. All right, hold on. Bane and Franz or Bane and Murphy. If Franz, then Reed Shepard. I would go Bane, Franz, and Shepard, right? Bane, Franz, and Shepard is what I would do. Ty Lue and Bogey probably got beef, yeah. McBride or Isaiah Joe? I'd go McBride there. ACT tutor before lock. I know, right? Hardner SGA, SGA. Rank them. Jimmy, Sabone Bone, Miles. Man, this is tough. I'll just do projections and you can decide. Sabonis projects for 43. Butler, he's got 2 games, but we don't know if he's playing tonight. Butler projects for 41. He's got 2 games. And then the other one was Miles, but Miles projects for 40. Miles projects the best. Actually, Miles projects the best, and LaMelo's not playing tomorrow. So we should have been talking about that a little bit more. What's his cap? What's Bridges' cap? 37? Yeah, Miles Bridges is a great click. Can't believe you did something helpful there, Alan. All right, hold on. Let's like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Bane into the chat. Gonna take a quick little potty break here. Quick little potty break. We'll be back here in 1 second. We're an hour in. Sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you just have to do it. Okay, BRB. All right, we're back. So we got to figure out these lineups here. The Detroit game is going to be awful. I don't really know what to do with it. Yeah, there we go, Maddie, you son of a bitch. I got to figure out what to do here. This Detroit stuff is pretty tough. Because that really it changes the whole landscape. Because all of a sudden, even from the Sorare perspective, if those guys are out, I mean, Paul Reed is just a huge smash. But if those guys are in, he's just not playable at all. All right, let's go. I'm not going to use the projections here. I mean the lineup builder. Let's get our hands in the dirt. Let's build some stuff. Now, do you guys think we got I can't be a content creator and not go for the streak, right? I could pause this streak, but we got to go for the $1,000 this weekend. We have to come back Monday. And we have to know that $1,000 is in my account, right? We got to build. Let's let the builders build. So we've got a couple of different options. One, I think there's a way we can smash in 2 of these MVPs. It's tough, but I think we can do it. So we could play a Giannis in here, right? And then we could just mess around and throw Wemby in here as well. We could also throw Luka, but I think we throw Wemby. Pause it. Don't get sucked in. All right, says it's Hershey. All right, but hold on. So now let's say we throw Miller in there. Miller. They got 2 games, right? They said they're going to play the young guys. That leaves me with 31 the rest of the way. Now, we could go to Bane here. Desmond. Oh, no, we can't do that. Shit. Oh, I forgot we can't play Bane. Because if we could play Bane, hold on. Let me see. If this lineup's worth it, maybe we buy a Bane. That leaves me with 37. Oh, Mikal Bridges looks pretty nice tonight, even though it's Ahmed Thompson. Could this get there? If Duren is in, I'll go Isaac and Bane. If Duren is out, it's Reed and another 21. You can play Bane and Amon. What do we like this? Does this lineup get us to 280? Giannis, Wemby, Bane, Amon Thompson, Jordan Miller. Right? I think we got to do it, right? I think we have to do it. All right, hold on. I think we're going to do it. Let me see how ridiculous this is. Let me see how, even though we're buying at the top, but it's free money if you're getting it back for $1,000. And if you get it from Instant Buy, we can spin the freaking wheel. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how much. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Desmond Bane, welcome aboard, brother. Welcome aboard, D Bane. We're gonna have a couple of bangers in the champions. We're gonna have a couple of cracks at it because we got some MVPs that we can roll with. Okay, we get some MVPs that we can roll with. So, yeah, we're gonna let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's get Desmond Bane on this roster. I think we like it, right? Norman or Miles Turner? I'd say Norman over Miles Turner. I don't trust it. If the okay, it's Hershey. It's Hershey. What are these negative vibes down here? We got those are not 4-in seasons. They're not. The Bane and Miller both aren't. The Miller one's spinning around like crazy, but yeah, I should have gotten this a while ago. I didn't realize the wheel's dead now. The wheel is dead. All right, hold on. Let's get Bane in there. So do you think how much do we need from Jordan Miller to get there? That's my lineup with Isaac over Miller. There we go. Well, let's hope we both get there, man. You're not getting the Steph Curry, Allen. You're not. All right, so this is going to be lineup 1. Giannis, Wembanyama, Jordan Miller, Desmond Bane, and Amon Thompson. Prayers up. Amen, Omen Thompson. JJ over Amon. They only have one game. Amon Thompson's going to go for 65 tonight. Oh, don't forget to level up. Do I have enough? Level up. Level up. All right, I got to clear that team. Sorry. My cards, they are my own. Anybody know that one? Anybody? That's a Jewel reference right there. Keyshawn George or Peyton Pritchard? God, man. I think Peyton Pritchard. I think Peyton Pritchard's on a little bit of a heater right now. I think it is. But curry sauce is good. Yeah, curry sauce is good. There you go. That was a little Jewel for you. I forgot it takes a little while for these cards to load. These cards are load managing. All right, so we'll wait a second. We get any other news here? Why do you have Ahmed so high? So the pace of this game tonight is going to be fast. Portland plays fast. Oh, I didn't think you could line up when you were in level. I didn't think you could do that. Portland plays very fast, and I think that's going to lead to turnovers. I think it's going to lead to a lot of boards. Hey, Peyton Pritchard just had a great game, Consigliere. He has come. Pause. So I think there's going to be a lot of turnovers. I think this is going to be a fast-paced game. So I really do like Amon Thompson. I think we're going to see. I'll go ahead and say I think we're going to get 60 out of Amon. All right. So you said I could do it in lineup view. I didn't think I could, but all right. Let's do that. So so in here I can do it. Like after the lineup is built? You mean after it's built? How does Jalen Suggs project? We got Chris in the chat. Let's go. Oh, once the lineup is set. Okay. All right. Magnum says Suggs. Yeah, let me check on Suggs here. But he's still on the minute restriction, right? He projects for 34, though. He does project for 34, so that's pretty spicy. All right, so let's build that again. So we said Giannis, we said Wemby, we said Bane. Oops, we said Ant. No, not Ant. We said Miller and Amon. Man, that was so close to Anthony Edwards too, right? Because what's Ant's like 38, I think, right? And then Amon Thompson. I do like Mikal Bridges too this game week, so we'll throw him out because I got a contender streak in there as well. Want to keep that going. All right. So now we can level up. It's not, do I not? Oh, only 42. I couldn't do it anyways. I couldn't do it anyways. All that, and I couldn't even do it. I would take Thompson over Bridges for sure. For sure. It is a Derek Queen night. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you, brother. I'm waiting for you. You're on 4 hot streaks this week. Woo! Good luck, Kevin. Good luck, Kevin. All right, so that's my first champ. I kind of want to build my contender next, right? Because we need to keep the streak alive. What do I get if I get the next streak? What's the third streak? Oh no, it's the second streak, 1750. All right, let's I think Walshy's gonna get into our one for this. I think Jordan Walsh is gonna make the lineup. If I look at my best value guys here, I do have another Bane. We can use that other Bane. We might be able to put Anthony Edwards in this one. We have Brandon Williams too. So let's start with Brandon Williams. Let's start with Brandon Williams in here. Because if we do Brandon Williams and we do Walsh, that leaves us with 31. We might be able to do Bane, Anthony Edwards, who I really like. That leaves us with 30. We could do Spicy Ragu, Dante, who projects really well, or Rudy. Let's do Rudy, maybe. That's pretty hot, right? I like Brandon Williams a lot. I do. There we go. Throw back to the rare Wemby poll. Never forget. No big rare projection. No big updates yet on the projections. I honestly am playing Amin Thompson over KD for sure. Sugar. Do you have any clue? I was playing the Detroit guys out for most of the day, but it sounds like it's a game time decision. So I'm leaning out, but I don't. We might not know, man. Game time decision. This might be after lock because that game locks at 7:30 for some dumbass reason. I don't have Isaac. I don't think I do, right? Jonathan. I don't have an Isaac. So I think we just do that. Unless does he have an O in there? John. Sorry, John. I think we're going to do this. Right here. Ant, Rudy, or hold on. Instead of focusing on contender right now, do we try to build another banger of a champions lineup so we give us 2 shots at 1K? That's what we have to do. We got to focus on the champions lineup. Walsh is in the starting lineup now, bro. You were playing Minot not too long ago, but you won't play Walsh? Or maybe you weren't. So in this one, we still have Jokic here as our in-season MVP. So we can just do this, right? We throw Jokic in there. We're going to throw, and then we can use this Anthony Edwards and Bane in this one. I don't know why I spelled Anthony like that, or skip the A. And I think we can go Bane. Yeah. This could be Bane. And now, so I don't have a lot of like great, really cheap options, like lower tier options. I would like to get like Mikal Bridges only has 1 game and Cat only has 1 game. I think these are like pretty solid plays. So if we can find somebody down here that we can get excited about, Jaime Hawkins would be fun if he had 2. John Moran with 1. VJ is a game time decision. Russ down here does not project great. Miles Turner, no thanks. I wonder if we go like the Rudy route. Underdog's almost full. People keep saying Isaac over Walsh. I will kill you. All right, I feel like I got to put Cade back. Sorry, guys. We're going to do a quick detour here. Let's throw Cade back behind Ant maybe. And then we'll throw Duren. Did I not rank Duren? And we'll throw Duren in up here. We'll throw him like right there. That's good. All right. Actually, let's move him back a little bit further because you guys aren't drafting him. And then we got to get Paul Reed out of there because that's not going to work for us anymore. And let's get Jenkins out of there. All right. So, sorry, guys. Just one more thing I'm going to do here, and then I'll get back to the lineup building since this is almost full, which is crazy. I just want to see if I want to make sure I didn't get any sort of crazy exposure stuff here. Still a lot of almonds, still a lot of, 26% Mikel's fun. Desmond Bain, Zubac, Sengun. Okay. All right. All right, you're probably just wasting money here, but 88%. All right, let's fire away. Bombs away. Okay, we're back. We're back. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, Drummond does project well. I do like Drummond. Harden and Clowney works. Yeah, I don't think I have Clowney. I do have Harden though. Right? I don't have Clowney, I don't think. No, I don't. I don't love Clowney either. But like, what is? I mean, what if we like again? I know Walsh isn't going to get there, but we could do Khalil Ware though. What does Walsh get us to? 49. No, that's not fun. 42. So that would leave us with 15. Let's go back to this. I don't think we have anybody good for 15 here. Khalil Ware though, I don't mind going to Khalil Ware. Daniel Gafford and Najee Marshall are kind of interesting if Anthony Davis gets ruled out. Specifically Najee Marshall. Also Ron Holland we could do. I do have Peyton Watson, right? Peyton Watson at 19. I mentioned Julian Strutt. Oh, wait, I haven't played Brandon Williams yet. All right, so let's just get Brandon Williams in there. I forgot I had Brandon Williams. So Brandon Williams gives us 19. That leaves us with 38 for that last spot. 38 gets us to... We could just do Jaylen Brown for one game. We could do Jalen Johnson for one game. It is against Phoenix. Mikal Bridges for one game. I might do Jalen Johnson. Just throw Jalen Johnson in there. That's what I'm going to do. Harden over Ball. Listen, man, I'm having a really tough time with the Jalen Duren stuff. Let me do a refresh of the line. Let's see if we got any sort of line movement. Let's see. It's still Sixers plus 3.5. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hasn't moved too much. You want to know Brooke Lopez's projection? It's going to be dog shit. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, you guys can keep asking questions, by the way, for projections and stuff. I know I'm lineup building, but Brolo projects for 17. I guess that's not worse than I thought. Yeah, Harden over Ball for me. Yeah, this is pretty close. Jalen Johnson and Bridges is pretty close. Giannis is in. Yeah, we saw that coming. Murray without Braun is more shots. That's true. Maybe he'll make it to the contender. What actually happened to the rare mode feels pointless in class. I haven't played too much rare this year. I've been mostly on the limited side of things. So can't be too much help with that combo. All right, let's go back over here. So those are our two champ shots. Now I think we do take a contender shot here. We do figure out our contender. I am going to put Walsh in this lineup. I just used Brandon Williams, right? So we'll use Walsh in here. Okay, so Jamal Murray is like a fun one that we can try to get in there. I do think this is a good case for Rudy. I know Rudy. I don't want to play Rudy in champion, but in contender that does work for me. I think Cooper Flat. I don't. AD is he playing? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of lean that all of those guys are out. The Cade Duren game time decision makes me a little nervous, so I don't know. Looks like Okogie's staying in the starting lineup for the Rockets here. I need to see your best 33 cap and best 25. All right, so let's see. Less than or equal to 33 based on projection here. So based on projection alone, it's Bane, Murphy, Rudy Gobert, Zubats, Wiggins, Dante DiVincenzo, Fox, Rollins. Those all project for 40 or more. Then it's like Turner, Tumani, Claxton, Powell. And then for 25, it's going to be a lot of the same guys because some of those were lower, but it's Bane, Nembhard, Derek Queen, Brandon Williams, Yusuf Nurkic, the Bosnian Beast, Jabari Smith Jr., Jalen Suggs. So there you go. All right. So we are back over here. We got Walshy and Rudy. That leaves us at 27 the rest of the way. I mean, one of these Heat guys will pop. Who would you say Bane. Bane is the best play. Bane is the best play in there. Stewart in pregame warmup, but that's it. Is that the only one in pregame warmup? Is that the only one in pregame warmup? Fuck it. We're going to take Duren out of the ranks. We'll leave Cade in there because it's too late, probably. Is it just Stewart, Carl? Well, you know that part. All right, let's see. Is there anybody else for Watford's kind of interesting? I wish they had 2 games. Man, we might just do like a vibes only one after this. Just like straight vibes, you know? Peyton Watson gets a little bit of a boost too. We mentioned him. Luke Cornett, fresh off of that W. Tim Hardaway. I think Nick Clifford is going to start. Man, Bobby. All right, we'll throw Bobby in this one, even though I don't want to. That leaves us with 33. Let's throw Dante in there. Let's throw Dante in this one too. I know it's 2 guys on the Kings, but whatever. That leaves us with 37. Herb Jones does project well. Yeah, Herb Jones does project well. We'll do this right here. Bridges, Dante, Bobby, Jordan Walsh, and Rudy. All right, there we go. Now, we got to take 2 shots at the contender here. We got to take 2 shots. We got to take 2 shots at it. Let's get some Heat culture, guys, in this one. A lot of teams with 1 game this game week, but I wish Shaden Sharp didn't do it. Sorry, Alan. Sorry, Alan. Feels like it's probably your fault. Let's throw Cooper Flag in this one. Let's throw Khalil Ware. I think we're gonna get a ceiling Khalil Ware game. We're due. I don't think we have Musa, do we? You know who I haven't played though is McBride, and McBride is a good play. McBride, that leaves us with 25 here. Leaves us with 25. Pick one of Moody, Nas, Suggs, Collins, Jovic. For tonight's only, Suggs. Yeah, probably, Carl. Probably. Great point by Carl there. Let's see. Do we get any other news? No, nothing since the Rockets. I feel like Russ is going to pop tonight, but it's not a good play. Do I have any other cheap guys? Let me actually look at top tier. You're not going to see this, but I'm over on top tier, and I'm just going to sort by my value in the limited, and that will help. So Jordan Miller, we played. Nembhard, we haven't played yet. Maybe we get Nembhard in this one. Cam Whitmore pops too. Let's get Nemby in this one. Because Nemby, that'll leave us a little bit of room, a little bit of wiggle room. Nembhard, man, that did the Neesmith out for a while. Jarris Walker becomes relevant again after just being pretty bad. Maybe throw Porzingis in this. I don't mind this. Porzingis in here. Porzingis projecting for 0. He's for sure going to play. Yeah, let's just do that. Also, just some Pelicans updates. It seems like Memes is calling it Keon Ellis. I would take the piece of shit Bridges over Keon Ellis. And for those not familiar with the game here, that is Miles Bridges, not Mikal Bridges. That is Miles, not Mikal. Oh man, don't love my process today on the Underdog app. Don't like that we had to fire for the last couple, but whatever. You win some, you lose some, you know. All right, so I got to pick a quick play too, although I think that just reset, right? Wait, the wheel's back. I thought the wheel was done. Oh. That's fun. So now do I get a wheel spin? Oh no, I need to do 3 things to unlock a wheel spin. Buy a pack. Why am I buying a pack? What the hell is this? Hold on, what is this? Oh, that's the common wheel. Forget it. Not interested. Oh man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this. We need to win. Yeah, common wheel. I'm out. And for that reason, I'm out. All right, let's do you guys want to do one of the giveaways here? Let's wait. We still got time. Man, just the New York games start at 7. The Knicks and I guess the Magic games in Orlando, but Sixers line still hasn't moved yet. We still don't have the Anthony Davis. We're waiting on too much news. Way too much news. Way too much news. It's Bane. It's Bane. It's Bane. How are we celebrating if a bunch of us hit? Hey, listen, I think if a bunch of us hit streak 4, we need more people on this show. We maybe live before lock on Monday, right? Monday. Today's Friday. On Monday, we have everybody come on. Everybody come on the show. Debo Legacy. Debo Samuel. Thoughts on Grimes next game week? I kind of liked Grimes tonight if we knew VJ was going to sit. I like Grimes if VJ's out. Like this game week. But for next game week, I don't know what his cap's going to be yet. His cap's kind of high. There you go. Be on playback for Sixers and Pistons. There you go. Respect the cup. Jovic or Collins tonight? Give me, man, I just hate the Clippers. I think it's Collins, but let's check the projections. Projections say Collins for wow, he doesn't even project that well. Collins for 26, Jovic for 19. So Collins does project better. Jaren Jackson. So they only have one game, man, and they suck right now. But he projects for 30. He's got some upside. It's got some upside. Yeah, football mode would be fun. That would be fun. It would be fun. Although then I'd have to be smart at two things right now, and I'm honestly barely smart at one thing. Is we got to do the quick play, right? We got to do quick play. Did it reset? Yeah, it resetted. So we gotta cook now. We gotta cook. Let's see who the quick play can be. Jovic would. Oh, what about Norm Powell? Norm Powell gets a 36 in a fast-paced environment. Cat getting to 47. Maybe this is where I'll use Cat. I'll use Cat here. We'll use Cat there. DeRozan's nickname is Debo? It's not Dance Dance Revolution? That's what I've been calling him. DDR? Debo. Pat Bev got arrested? When? What's that? I was on set today. I didn't see any of that. Oh, TMZ picked it up. Wow. He's choking them? Yo, that's crazy. It's happening in Texas. Do you think Trey Young does a podcast on it? Wow. That's wild. I totally missed that today while I was doing that. Wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, let's get Trey on the mics. Get Trey on the mic. Have him sit down with Adam Lefkoe again for that bad commercial. All right, so what other lineups am I supposed to do now? So Carl in the chat yelled at me because of what I was doing for my arena. So I did 2 champs and 2 contenders. Where should I be going next? Should I be doing the challenger next if I'm not supposed to be playing Giannis and other stuff? Can you quickly show the best values? I mean, I just set up DJP. Yeah, of course. Alan, I think all of those are good plays. I like Drummond the best out of all of them. And then I like Anthony Black and Marcus Smart almost equal. Cade is out. Okay. Wait, but they didn't rule out Duran yet. They didn't rule out Duran's out. Let's go. Beef ball. Wait, what about beef stew? Did we get beef stew? Oh, I hate that I just did that other run with Cade in. I wonder how much Cade I just got. That's good though. That's good. Can we get B-Ball Paul? I'm mad I didn't draft more B-Ball Paul now. All right, here we go. These are all the projections. I'm not going to read them to you. You can just look. Here we go. These are the best. Oh, wait. These are. Okay. Bane, Ant-Man, Queen. VJ's in. All right. So our Grimes is dead. Duran and Cade out. Game time decision, my ass. Stew's in. Beef stew. That beef stew might be the freaking swap of the century. Beef stew swaps? I wonder, can you get to Jenkins on Underdog too? Interesting. Might be beef stew swap. Beef stew swaps. Sorry, well, I'm thinking through this in real time, guys. It might be. And honestly, B-Ball Paul still becomes like a pretty good value, I think, on So Rare anyways. Right? Because I mean, he's still playing backup minutes and like he's playing the backup minutes, but I mean, he played so well in that most recent game. Yeah, Craig Porter Jr. Yeah, Craig Porter Jr. can play. I would hold on. Let's get projections a second to I think I would take Paul Reed. Wow, Paul Reed's cap's only 10. Fuck. Do I okay. God, I gotta redo my lineup because B-Ball Paul might have to be in the lineup now. Although I don't know. You know what? Let's hold on. Let's go over to So Rare for a second. What is because like what's Stewart? $26 is high, man. The cap of 26 is too high. Westbrook is starting. Yes. Yes. Wait, did they rule out Sabonis? Did I miss that? Just that he will start. Schroeder's off the bench. Okay. How much what there's too much going on. I can feel myself. My brain's slowly breaking. My brain is slowly breaking. Oh man. I do love how the past 2 days of projection lineups are pointless. I know. This is why Live Before Lock is the goated. You know what we need? Because this is what I need to do. Because I'm struggling right now. I'm having a tough time here down the stretch trying to figure out like what are the best plays, you know? What are the best plays and like how can we get there? How can we get there? And the only thing that I could think of is fucking this right here.
Same hands that work the pain, same hands I fold in prayer. 12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care. They see me on the court at night, woo, but that ain't all I am. From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger plan. These hands that give, these hands that live, more than buckets, more than wins. These hands that give, these hands that reach to every child that needs to live. That's the real gift.
Yes, yes. All right, hold on. This is what we're gonna do right now while we continue to talk about. Oh God, the song's just playing again. While I had Numi canceled one of my drafts, so we're gonna get into one more here. We're gonna do our last. We'll do our last one. This is my 150. Bridges is my highest owned guy. How much Detroit do I have? Let's see. So Cade, I ended up with 12%. Duran, 10%. How much Paul Reed did I get? 6%. Well, I think Westbrook is a good play. I do. Jokic Q tag? What's going on? Yo, my name is Jonas. Oh man, we're gonna go nuts here in a second. After this, how much time do we have left on our before the So Rare lineups lock? We're gonna be playing fucking Jonas. We are gonna be playing Jonas. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's Jonas Valanciunas night on So Rare, baby. Did you know a group of crows is called a murder? I did, Tygo. I did. Rate my daily lineup. Giannis, Russ, Franz, reading. That's great. That's great. All right, Karl Anthony Towns, Scatman Do. Come on in here. Let's get some more kitty cat. Man, these hands have. Let's get Paul Reed or Brandon Williams now. It's really hard to figure this out. It's really hard to figure this out with Beef Stew being in, man. I don't know. Let's see if they updated the projections here. Let's see if they got for Detroit. I know you can't see it. So he's got, yeah, they haven't updated it yet. Let me do a quick refresh. These hands have will. I think you can still play I mean, like, well, no, you can't actually. All right. Fuck, they logged me out. All right. So if I sort by Detroit. All right. Wow. He's got Beef Stew for 40. He's got Paul Reed for 30. So yeah, you can play those guys. You can play those guys. And also it was cheaper. All right. You can definitely play those guys. Oh man, I actually might use projections for this. I might use projections today on top tier to fill my lineups in because it's going to be a little bit of a scramble. Now I'm going to have to try to explain to people what songs stuck. I know, dude. It is a banger though. All right, we're on the clock. Stephon Castle, sure, why not? Let's get you over here. Pick 17. Let's get some more Castle. Yeah, I think Jamal Murray now all of a sudden becomes a pretty interesting play. What the fuck is this? Let's just take Zubac here. All right. All right. Man, I'm lost, guys. I am lost. Yeah, it's like Jamal Murray just a smash now. All right. You know what? We're not even going to be using the projections. We're going to go nuts. Yeah, I already got the updated ones. I think Jamal Murray has to be a home run if you think Jokic sits, which I think that means he's going to get in my second one. I mean, Stewart should just absolutely smash tonight. That Stewart might be my number one swap here. Right? I think he has to be. I think he has to be. Let's see who Tiger Woods takes. It's a great name there. Man, my lineups are going to be all over the place. No, Jokic is a Q tag. Yeah, we got too much news, man. This is nuts. This is nuts trying to filter this here. I mean, luckily everybody's dealing with the same problem right now, but I want to make sure I get Beef Stew, so I'm actually going to take him in the 5th round instead of the 6th round in this one. This is actually taking too long. I don't even know if I'm going to get my lineups in time. Now I'm stressed out about that. I got to cancel all my fucking teams. I don't think we're playing Cat anyways, but I got now we got this is going to be a mad dash. So if I don't get to all your questions, they took Beef Stew legacy. All right, let's just get Mikal Bridges. Whatever. We're going to take B-ball Paul anyways. Let's just take B-ball Paul. He's still going to have to play. Let's queue up Jenkins went. God, maybe Jenkins is the Q and it's not him. All right. Let's go. We're out of there. Oh, fuck. Okay. I mean, you can still play Jokic. Murray, Jalen Johnson, or Franz. It's still Franz. Okay, hold on. Let's do this now. So, all right. What's Valanciunas' cap here? 16, man. All right. Giannis, we're going to play Reed. We're going to do it. The cap of 10's too juicy. Now, if I did Miller, what is that? Well, no, let's just do Bane. Let's do what does Bane give us? That gives us 42 for the last two. So we could just fucking do Ant and Harden. We could do Ant Cat, but I think we just do Ant and Harden. Like, that's pretty fire. And I know that's leaving 5 on the board there. I think we're doing that. We're doing that. Our next one here, we're gonna throw in Wemby in this one. We're gonna use Miller, or we could try to use Miller in this. But what if let's throw Valanciunas. Let's get wild. Let's throw Valanciunas, and then let's throw Murray. So this whole thesis of this one is that they're not gonna play. Like, if Jokic doesn't play, that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. Give me no, I think Derek Queen is draftable. I think Queen's draftable. I think Beef Stew's draftable. Speaking of Beef Stew, let's get him in this one. That's gonna give us 39 for the last spot. We could go Jaylen Brown. We're in like a similar situation last time. Honestly, we're just gonna go Amon Thompson with 2 games. Wemby, Valanciunas, Jamal Murray, Beef Stew, Amon Thompson. Let it fly. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, we're gonna do. That's not what we're going to do. Sorry. Let's try that one more time. Well, maybe we'll say Valanciunas for the contender, because I think what we're going to do is Wemby. We still have that other Bane that we should be using. We got to use that there. And then we could use, if we did the Miller. Oh, no, we can't use Miller. If we did the Stewart in this one, that leaves us 34 for the last couple of spots. It's actually not as good as I thought it was going to be. But maybe Amon Thompson and what does that leave us? 34. Amon Thompson, Ryan Rollins. That's a back-to-back. Maybe Giannis doesn't play both games. Russell Westbrook starting. Fuck it. I think we go Russ. Let's IKB it. Let's throw Russ in there. 2 games. Russ starting. Let's ride. Sabonis trending to play. Is that what the update was? Monk. Oh, Monk and Sabonis. Don't love that. But that's okay. Knicks are starting Deuce McBride. That's okay. Let's go to contender. Here. Just chaos. I know. Alan, I already gave you. It's this Desmond Bane. No, Duncan Robinson's pretty late, man. Jenkins. I'd go Jenkins ahead of him. I'd go Beef Stew ahead of him. I'd still go Paul Reed ahead of him, too. Alan, you can't say the best 33 and then I give you a bunch of dudes under 30, you know? Come on, Alan. Well, wake up, Alan. All right, let's go Miller here. All right, so that leaves us 33 the rest of the way. Can we get Jamal into this one? That leaves us 30 the rest of the way. And I think we could just do Dante Rudy. Just double up Dante Rudy. We could do Flag in one of them. We could do Porzingis with 1 game. We can do. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody else egregious here. Somebody said Tim Hardaway, you think is actually the play? I mean, we could play 3 of them. I thought I had Hardaway. Yeah, 18. All right, what if we play Tim Hardaway on this lineup instead? Jesus Christ. Tim Hardaway. That leaves us with 41 the rest of the way. And then you could just do, I don't know if I want to play 3 of those guys in the same lineup, but we could go down here to Rudy. What does Rudy give us if we do that? 50. Oh, that's so close to playing Giannis in this. I mean, a Wemby. Fuck. All right, hold on. Oh, wait, we can't do that. Right? We can't do that. We can't play 2 of them. I mean, fuck. This is very challenging. Bruce Brown or Watson? I think I'd go Watson over them. Yeah, I've got a lot of Drummond. Yeah, Gordon's a play. Gordon's a fine play. All right, let's focus. Let's try this instead. Let's go Walshy. Oops, that's not how you spell it. Let's go Walshy here. Now, let's just force in Wemby or Giannis. I mean, yeah. That leaves us with 24. Let's see what we can do with this. we're shooting for the moon anyways, right? Like we're trying to make this happen. We're trying to will in Jarris Walker now with who else is out? Neesmith's out. Walker's going to have to get his minutes back. Oh, Naz Reid. Let's throw Naz Reid in there with 2 games. This is kind of fire. Naz, Jonas, Jordan Walsh, Tim Hardaway Jr., Wemby. How many people are playing Wemby in contender? Try to keep the streak alive. Let's see. We can do another one, a more balanced one. Someone was saying we should do another champ that I should have put that. I mean, I can, but instead, why don't we just do this? We'll put the Giannis one in champ. We can throw Giannis in there. We still have Luka we need to use too. All right. Let's use Dante. Let's do a balanced one. Let's do a balanced one. Rudy. We'll just do balance all the way around. Maybe we get some of those Miami guys in there. I mean, again, a lot of teams are only going to have 1 game this game week, but maybe we get a 50-point Khalil Ware game, and that leaves us with 36. We could just throw Jalen Johnson in there. Actually, let's throw Mikal Bridges. Little correlation here. Sure. Why not? Why not, Josh? Why not? Oh, this is stressful. Castle or Sabonis in case he plays. I would do Sabonis. All right. AD is out. AD is out. Anybody's thoughts on Flag so far? Is he the real deal? Yeah, Flag is good. People are saying play Bruce Brown. I don't know if you haven't been watching Denver. Bruce Brown has been pretty bad. Hasn't shot the ball very well. All right, I need to figure out these swaps. So no AD. Man, my mouse is tweaking. Yeah, I do too. We're about to build another one. Come on. My mouse is tweaking. You can play Jokic, but I would use that as the tie break. So if it's like Jokic or Giannis, then you don't use Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. I hope this doesn't mess up the stream. Hope it doesn't mess up the stream. All right. I think we're okay. We're back. That was so weird. All right, so let's see. Okay, so fuck. Stu, yeah, I'm gonna do swaps here in 2 seconds. I'm gonna do swaps in 2 seconds. Yeah, I think so. I don't think he's gonna play enough. All right, so hold on. Let's go. I think I got to do one more contender real quick because this is what we need to do right now. So with no AD, right? Flag gets a boost, and they have 2 games, so we like that. Najee gets a boost, so we like that. Man, this is pretty tough. Sorry, I'm like thinking through swaps while I'm doing this. I am going to build out swaps here in just a second. Is there anybody else that we were like aggressively missing down here? I mean, there is Gafford at a cap of 22. Like maybe you can get there. Nembhard, I mentioned that we liked him earlier. I think it's just a little too thin for swaps for Gafford as I'm thinking about it a little bit more, just because we don't know what his minutes are going to look like. We could get the Peyton Watson here. Oh my God, we haven't fucking played Brandon Williams yet. Brandon Williams, that leaves us for 29 for the last one. And then I think we just probably throw a Dante DiVincenzo in there with 2 games, right? Aaron Gordon with 1 game is pretty enticing. Oh, what the fuck? I hate when it does that, man. It's like the most tilting thing in the world. Like, why did you? Of course, I'm putting it into the last open spot. All right, Brandon Williams, come on, welcome aboard. That's a pretty fire lineup, even though it's 3 Mavs, but they both have 2 games. All right, here we go. All right, let's figure out these swaps quickly. All right, let's try to talk through this here. So, I think for me personally, I have to look. I think some of it has to be based on your exposure, right? So you think about like how much you have of each guy. All right, and so if we look at my exposures here, that's okay. That's not. You guys can't see this, right? When I switch that, yeah, you can't see the other thing. All right, so I'll just tell you what we're at here for the main contest. We have mostly Bridges, right? But we're going to talk about some of the swaps, right? So Westbrook here is a name I have 16% of. Drummond is someone I have 8% of. Reed is somebody I have 6% of. I think when looking at swaps here, let's get Kate out of there. Let's get all these guys out of here. So, all right. I'm going to start here, right? This is number 26. I have Drew Holiday. So I'm going to leave Drew Holiday up there. Even though I already have 34% Drew Holiday, I just think he is just an uber mega smash, right? Lively will probably be limited, but like Gafford, I mean, has he played more than 27? I mean, if you think 30, what's his ceiling? 40 tonight? I mean, maybe they need him against Zubac. Sabonis is in. All right. Thank you, sir. Sabonis in. He's been so bad lately, though. All right, hold on. So we got to focus. To me, I think I'm going Jenkins next. I honestly think I'm going to go Jenkins ahead of Drew Holiday because I already have 34% Drew Holiday. I'm going to go Jenkins, Drew, Russ. Although, no, I'm going to fuck it. We're going to go Stu, and then I'm going to go Westbrook. And then I'll go back into some of these here. I actually should probably put Sabonis in there just in case there were times he didn't get drafted. But I have a lot of Anthony Davis that's about to get swapped, right? I have 20% Anthony Davis. And then I'm going to throw Mikal Bridges in there, even though he's got drafted plenty, but we'll throw him in there. I like Drummond quite a bit too. I don't think I'm going to draft any B-ball Paul. But I think that's where I'm at. I don't know what the chat feels about this for those that are like looking at the swaps here. I don't love. I was kind of hoping we were going to get one of those guys off. Yeah, Carl, hope you were tuning in early when I told you that was coming, baby. You know what, T. Cage, I'm thinking about it a little bit more. I'm open to the Gafford thing. I don't want him. I don't want him to be my number one, or even where I just put him, but I'll add him to the list. I don't have Nick Claxton in there. I think I would take Claxton over him. We should probably throw these guys in here now. Man, this is tough. Derek Queen, why not? I mean, Queen is a little less enticing now than all of these guys. I feel like, should I be putting Beef Stew ahead of Drew too? I mean, I have so much Drew. Oh, this is stressful. At the end of the show. Man. Yeah, if you haven't done it yet, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, #Bane. Man. We missing anything? Any names you guys want to shout out here that we're excited about? The Grimes stuff is dead. Oubre's dead for me. VJ's dead. Not dead. Musa, maybe throw some Diabate in there against Milwaukee. No, he's going to get so many fouls. I mean, Jaime. I do like Jaime. Honestly, I like, whatever. Norman. We should throw Norman in there too. Wow. What a day. What a freaking day. We got so many swaps coming too. So many swaps coming. I can't. And B-Ball Paul's not going to be one of them. I didn't get to too much Ryan Rollins. He's somebody that projected really well. Let me actually just check the old, you guys might be subscribed to ETR, but this is ETR. No, but let me just check what do they have down there? Like, where do they have Jenkins? They have him ranked 30th. They have Stu ranked 31. They have Westbrook ranked 28. Wow, they really do like Westbrook. How much Westbrook did I say I had? 16%. That's probably enough. They got Drummond ranked 35. Where do they have Holiday ranked? 23. Jesus, they love Holiday. Holiday. Yeah, I'm done with Fox, man. I'll wait till Fox burns me. Let's see. I don't know. I think we ball with Jenkins. I do think we ball with Jenkins. Jenkins, Sabonis, beef stew. Let's put Drew in front of beef stew. All right, I can't look at this anymore. This is hard. Oh. All right. You guys want to do some giveaways and shit? Did I even finish all of my So Rare stuff? That was such a mad dash. All right, so this is a little recap here. These are the lineups. These are the champions. The streaks are on the line. Ant-Man, Harden, B-Ball Paul, Giannis, Bane, Wemby, Amen Omen, Russell Westbrook, Beef Stew, Khalil Ware, Mikal Bridges, Dante, Rudy, Giannis, and Antetokounmpo. I like it. Challenger. Oh no, I didn't do any challenges. I never did any challenges. Contender. Let's hold on real quick. Let's do this. Let's get in Arena 75. Right? Because did I not play Walshy after all that? Oh no, I did. I don't even know if I have 75. I do have 75. Let's see if we can get into an Arena 75. I don't know what I've got for options here, but let's just see. Let's see what Holland's at. 21. Fuck that. 21? Oh, this is going to take too long. I don't think we're going to be able to get in. We have a minute and 12 seconds. Duncan Robinson's at 21. Ron Holland's at 21. What's our average here? It's less than that. Wait, I didn't play Bobby Portis after all that. All right, that leaves us with 14. Oh, we're under a minute to go. Oh, it's going to take too long to scroll. Nick Clifford, sure. Although he's not starting. We're not going to get this in time. We're not going to get it in time. Can we do it? Precious Achua, sure, why not? 30 seconds. 30 seconds to get 3 more. We get an average of 17. Peyton Watson? Peyton Watson, sure, why not? That leaves us 16, 20 seconds, 25 seconds, 25 seconds. Come on. Luke Cornett, we can play Lucas, Chris Middleton, Nick Clifford, I already mentioned. Jalen Wells. Oh, Derek Lively. I forgot about Derek Lively. That leaves us with 16 for our last spot. Our last spot leaves us with 16. We've got Nick Clifford, Bruce Brown. Sure. Oh, no. Deuce McBride. Swipe. Oh, we got it in. Let's go. That's how you do it, baby. Also, real quick, my 40, and then we'll do the giveaway. In my 40 and over hoops league, which we got a big dub, I got there a little bit early. This week, and I was watching this other two team, this other game play, and this kid kept hitting. So he was a good shooter. He was built like a fullback, like a soccer fullback. He was shorter than me, but his calves were as wide as I was. And he would hit a 3, and he kept doing this celebration where he was going like this. I've never seen it, but he wasn't being demonstrative about it. It wasn't like he was like he was by him, like just to himself, and then he'd put him down. It was I couldn't believe it. No one's watching this game except me. He's not doing it to anybody on his team. He's not doing it so the other team is seeing it. It's as he's coming back. I'd never seen it. It was incredible. And then your boy went out there and he knocked down 7 triples, 23 points. 23 points, baby. 7 triples. Was on fire. No, it wasn't. That looked like it could have been the Vince Carter celebration. It was not. It was nuts. Man, this was a thrilling live before lock. We haven't had one of these in a while. On 36 attempts. How fucking dare you? No, we were probably like 7 for 16, 7 for 17 maybe. And then we hit one little layup. No. It was on a layup. It was a great seal by a teammate of mine when we knocked it down. Yeah, I feel like we haven't had a live before lock like this in a while, right? Where it's just straight chaos here at the end. They was. Honestly, man. I got to tell you, when I first joined this league, the first year that I played, I was on pace to like lead the league in 3-point shooting. And I've just slowly regressed every single season. But I tell you what, we're 6-1. Yeah. VJ's in. VJ's in. We're 6-1, 7-1. We got one regular season game left against the other team that's in first, I think. And then it's postseason time, and then it's playoffs, and we go from there. Right? Is that right? What are we? Yeah, 6-1. Oh no, they're 5. Yeah, they're 5-1. So they played one less game than us. And then it's the postseason, baby. Postseason. All right. As always, we are going to do 2 different giveaways here. We'll do a limited in season and a rare classic Jalen Johnson. All right. Consigliere too. I know that's for real. Please DM me, because you are the only person I think I've like screwed over here by not sending you your thing, and I forgot. Right, I think I owe you a Michich is what you said, and I can't tell if that was a bid or not. We'll do the limited classic here first, and then the rare. The limited in season first, and then the rare classic second. So this is for the limited in season. Just shoot me a DM at Mike Zakarian. I'd give you a link to the Discord, but too many pros be scamming these days, so nobody else can come in. Script games. I feel like we haven't seen script games in a while. Good to see you, script games. Limited in season. Shoot me a DM. Oh, it's Hershey wants us to respin, so we're gonna spin two more times for rare classics. This one is for the Jalen Johnson. Here we go. If you win the Jalen Johnson, there we go. Here we go. Winner. Oh, Giram. Let's go. Jamal Murray. He's got the avatar ready. Because he knows Jokic is going to play this weekend and Murray's going to cook. That is for the Jalen Johnson. And then for It's Hershey, because he wants to get back to the community, here's where this one's going to. I'll get you these probably on Sunday. It's not happening tonight, telling you that right now. It's going to Courtside Magic, Mr. Tony Maroney. Big dubs. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. Hope we had some fun. Hope you enjoyed the chaos. Maybe you learned a little something. Listen, let's beef stew, man. Let's go. Beef stew, B-ball Paul, Dennis Jenkins. It's time to cook, boys and girls. Good luck with your streaks. We'll be back here Monday night for Live Before Lock. Of course, the NBA bit Monday through Friday, except for today, because your boy was on set. All right. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you on Monday.